The Edwardian Ball is an elegant and whimsical celebration of art, music, theater, fashion, technology, and so much more. It's grown over the past 23 years to an internationally recognized festival. Here to tell us more about everything that you can expect at this celebration is co-producer Justin Katz. Justin, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so excited to talk about the Edwardian Ball. It's going to be extravagant, to say the least, but let's get into the history and how the Edwardian Ball first came to be. Tell me all about the history, Justin.
Well, the interesting thing about the Edwardian Ball is that many people would assume that it is referring to the Edwardian era of King Edward, which would be a turn of the previous centuries. But in fact, this event is a celebration and homage to the author and illustrator Edward Gorey. And the event was born out of the desire to create some of his works, some of his books and stories as live performances and create a celebration event around them.
Incredible. So you are one of the originators, and this started over 23 years ago. So how would you say the Edwardian Ball has evolved since you first got started?
Well, when we began the event, it was really a small underground kind of club party. Where my band that founded the event, an ensemble that was called Rosencoven, decided to try to act and score these stories. And people showed up in really fun costume and character, a couple hundred people in a little club. And over the years, we evolved the idea of what we could do with the stories, making them more theatrical, and then bringing in our partners, Vaudeville Society, to do circus, dance, and stage performances. And as that grew more elaborate, I think people also developed their characters, their costumes, their participation. And the event, I would say, has really been co-created by all of the Edwardians into a more rich and diverse artistic festival weekend.
Well, that's incredible, and it only happens here in San Francisco, which I think is just amazing, not only for the Bay Area, but in general. People get to come to this amazing city and experience the Edwardian Ball. So if they are able to come, and it's happening this week, what can you tell us they will be able to expect?
Well, the Edwardian Ball happens over 2 nights. So we have our Friday celebration, which we call the Edwardian Eve, and then our Saturday night, which is the Edwardian Ball. And over the 2 nights, you can expect to see really top quality performances, both on stage and in immersive environments, magic shows, dance, theater performances, dancing, ballroom dancing, tea gardens, fine art, museum installations. So it's really a rich world that you can explore over the course of the weekend. And I like to say that, you know, you and 5 friends go and you come back with all completely different stories of what you discovered and experienced.
That is so cool. I really like that too. And something you mentioned earlier, you said it's based off an author and an illustrator. And we have some of his books here with us today. So this year, the theme is specifically based off of one book. Can you tell me about that book and why this year?
Yeah, it's been really fun with Edward Gorey. He has a huge body of work, which is fortunate for us because 23 years in, we're still not needing to repeat anything. And this year, I actually have an original 1960s edition of his book, The Remembered Visit,
so cool.
which tells the story of usually there's some sort of tragic children's story involved. And she goes on a trip with her family, meets strange characters, and the story will unfold on the stage and in the ballroom. But it's delightful because his work is really very kind of a low-key and macabre body of work, but we have a great time bringing it to life with dance, music, crazy effects, multimedia productions. And I think giving it really a life of its own.
And something that is so fun, too, about this event that people are actually able to come in costume. They're able to dress up, really feel part of it and part of that time, or maybe even part of Edward Gorey's stories, right? So tell me what the costumes are going to look like this year.
Well, the beautiful thing about the costumes at the Edwardian Ball is that we invite people to dress up in a way that is fun for them. There's no right look, there's no appropriate or period attire. Some people come in 1890s regalia. Some people come as monsters and bats from Gorey stories. Some people just wear something like a hat or a cloak. There's something that feels fun. So I think, part of the reason it's been so successful is that there's a place for everyone. Whether you dress up a lot or a little, you come, bring the fun, bring the willingness, and be part of the whole experience.
That definitely sounds like San Francisco, right? Everybody's able to come, be themselves, and have a little bit of fun. So before I let you go, give me all the details. How can people, when, where, how can people get involved? Yeah,
absolutely. We're coming right up. It will be Friday and Saturday, January 26th and 27th at the Regency Ballroom, which is at Sutter and Van Ness in San Francisco. And it's both nights from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. And our vendor bazaar, which is also a whole floor of the event with craft vending and couture fashion, is also open Saturday for people to come and explore.
Come and explore the entire weekend. Well, it sounds like it's going to be so much fun. So Justin, thank you so much for coming on the show and telling us a little bit more details about the Edwardian Ball. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Of course.